Today is April 9th, 2018, and this is what we woke up to. Snow, snow, snow. To make this top, I used Red Heart Super Saver, and you can use either a 6.5 or a 6mm crochet hook. So let's get started. Start with a foundation chain that reaches across the largest part of your body, and that could be your chest or it could be your hips. And I started here at the top. I made 1 row of double crochet, and for adult small I made 8 rows of this grid. And then I did a section of 5 or 6 inches of moss stitch, and then I did some more grid, and I ended with 2 rows of double crochet. Okay, after you have your foundation chain made, you're going to double crochet in the 3rd stitch from the hook. To make a double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook through the stitch, pick up the yarn on the hook and pull it through, pick up the yarn, pull it through 2, pick up the yarn and pull it through 2 more. You're going to go ahead and make double crochet in each stitch all the way across your chain. So I'll go off camera and do that, and then I'll come back and show you how to do the grid. Okay, I'm just going to do a small section to demonstrate. So that will be my row of double crochet across the top, and I'll show you how to do the grid. So to do the grid, you're going to chain 3 to start, and that takes the place of the first double crochet and a chain 1 space. And now you're going to skip the next stitch, double crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip, double crochet. And you see how that forms an open grid. So I'm going to go ahead and finish across this row, and I'll show you how to do the next row. And the last stitch is worked into the turning chain. And that's what that looks like. And there you go. That's the row of double crochet and the first row of grid. There's that. Okay, to do the next row of grid, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. In that chain 1 space, make a double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet in the next chain 1 space. Chain 1, double crochet in the next chain 1 space. You're going to continue that across the row. And there's another row of grid. And there's how that looks. I'm going to go ahead and do my 8 rows. Then I'll come in back and show you how to do this section. Okay, I've gone ahead and worked the remainder of the grid. Now I'll show you how to do this privacy section. So I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to turn. And I'm going to single crochet in that first chain 1 space. Chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 1 space. Chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. You do that all the way across the row and get to the end of the row. That's what that looks like. Chain 2 and turn. Now you're just going to find that chain 1 space between your 2 single crochets. You're going to single crochet. Chain 1, find the next chain 1 space between the single crochets, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. You're going to repeat that all the way across the row. So I'm going to go ahead, finish this row, and I'll come back and show you. So that's called the moss stitch, and you're going to work the moss stitch for 5 or 6 inches. So I'm going to go off camera and do that, and then I'll come back and work the grid again. And at the very bottom, I'm going to do 2 rows of double crochet. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish this section, come back and I'll show you how to do this grid. Okay, here's my part that was already finished, and here's my new section. So I've worked down to this privacy section, chain 3, and turn the work, and that's the double crochet in the chain 1 space. So I just find that chain 1 space from the moss stitch and double crochet in that space. Chain 1, double crochet in the next chain 1 space. Chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and you're going to continue that across the row. And a double crochet in that last space. And there's your row of grid. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn the work, double crochet in each chain 1 space, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, like that. Okay, like that. And then you'll just continue to make the grid for as long as you would like. If you like a longer top, you can just make more rows. And then after making the grid as long as you like, you're just going to add 2 rows of double crochet. And to do that, you'll double crochet in the chain 1 space and in the double crochet so that you have a solid row of double crochet. And for the next row, you just double crochet in each stitch across the row. And after I finished my top and I sewed the shoulder and the side seams, I just did a chain, and this is just for cosmetic looks. I just passed it through at the shoulder. It's optional. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. It's just a little added detail, and I just tied that into a bow. For the following sweater tops and more, click on the link below. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.